What's up guys, welcome back to another Tesla video. Got some pretty big things going on, especially how they just got the approval to start the Gigafactory Berlin's 4680 battery cell. This is pretty incredible news because this is what I've been waiting for. I think trying to get the 4680 battery cell out and into the latest Model Ys is the most important thing that Tesla needs to be doing right now. We also will be seeing how the Model Ys are getting super popular by looking at the registrations for this crossover. And the Model Ys have been selling extremely well here in the US and also very, very well in China. In fact, the Model Y sold so well in China that if you want to order one over there, you got to wait till Q2 before they deliver it to your house. That's like 5 to 6 months of waiting. That's how much stuff they're getting ordered. So Tesla right now has just gotten permission to start preparations for construction of the massive battery facility right next to the Gigafactory Berlin. The purpose of this massive battery facility is to produce the brand new 4680 battery cells, which Tesla did announce and showcase back in September 2020. And Battery Day, which was one of Tesla's famed theme events, people really seemed to like the 4680 battery. It was like twice as big. It was a lot denser, less materials, and according to a ton of different battery engineers, they said it's like really, really impressive since you really did cut the cost down and you could actually get the Model Y's range and also the Model S's range up to possibly 600 to 800 miles on a single charge. And that is big. Okay, this permission of the battery factory was granted by the Federal Ministry of Economics, which says that Tesla may begin measures temporarily and at its own risk. If you check out this tweet by GF4 Tesla, they're saying that Tesla is finally allowed to start the construction of the battery facility. I'm guessing this battery facility may be finished in the next 5 to 6 months, which is just in time when the Berlin Gigafactory, which produces the cars, will be fully finished. Let's just see what happens because Tesla is getting very exciting at this current moment. We're only like a few weeks into 2021 and we're already seeing a ton of construction, etc. Tesla has also submitted an application to build this huge warehouse right next to the Gigafactory Berlin. No one really knows what's it for. It could be for storing battery cells or vehicles. We will also see. But at this current moment, super quiet about Tesla. No one really knows the exact size, dimension, and the number of jobs for the Gigafactory Berlin. So everything is super quiet. Everything is like really hush. And this site will be making Tesla's 4680 battery cells. And the reason why is it will be put into the Model Y. So I'm guessing the time frame will be summer of 2021, which is extremely fast construction. So when the Model Ys get first produced in Berlin, they will be having the 4680 batteries hold in them. It's technically like a guinea pig, and afterwards we will be seeing how the cars fare. If they do really well, then we will be seeing the 4680 battery cells being implemented in other vehicles in the next couple years. I don't really think the 4680 batteries will be implemented in cars in 2 to 3 years. I think it's probably 1 year, maybe a year and a half. Everything is being sped up at this current moment. You do have autopilot that's being sped up, battery production sped up, Gigafactory facilities all being sped up, and also a $25,000 Tesla is also coming within like a year instead of 2 to 3 years. So that's pretty impressive. The 4680 battery cell in Berlin will stand as the world's biggest battery factory after it's completed. Musk has also noted that it will be producing 100 gigawatt hours per year, but once it's fully operational and expanded all the way out, the Gigafactory Berlin's 4680 battery cell should expand to 200 to 250 gigawatt hours per year, which is enormous. It will just make it the biggest battery factory in the world. And also, this is double and triple the production of the Gigafactory Nevada, which strictly just makes battery facilities. And that's pretty interesting. Now, keep in mind that with all this 4680 battery cell production, we should be hearing more news and rumors about the Indonesia Gigafactory that's coming up because Indonesia sits on the world's biggest nickel reserves, and you can't actually make the 4680 battery cells dense if you don't have nickel, which is a very expensive and very rare element. So we could be seeing Tesla implementing a Gigafactory in Indonesia as well, because they have been sending people back and forth over the course of several months now just to secure some sort of a deal. And Indonesia obviously will love to have Tesla coming to their country because that creates a lot of really nice jobs and everything looks pretty good. I'm actually really curious if Tesla will be expanding even further. There's also heavy rumors about a Gigafactory in India, which would also spark a lot of interest. Last but not least, let's talk about the Tesla Model Ys. These guys are super interesting and they have gotten a ton of orders because Tesla registrations in California has been picking up steam. And the Model Y SUV saw 11,000 registrations in Q4, and the registrations for the Model Y absolutely smoked the Model 3 sedan's registrations of 7,000 cars, which the Model 3 sedan has a yearly decline of roughly 34%. It's pretty bad. I think the reason why is everyone is not buying the Model 3 and is simply buying the Model Y, especially the pricing of the two vehicles are so close together. Like you just got to pay $3,000-$4,000 more and you get like a more spacious SUV and crossover. Same thing is true in China. During the announcement date and release of the Model Y over there, all the Tesla stores were like super packed and super full to the point that Tesla actually had to hire more people just to keep up the demand. I think everyone simply wants a Model Y and they are producing more of them every single week. So many people are ordering these cars to the point that to get them delivered, you gotta wait a very long time. For example, in China, if you want to get the Model Ys delivered, you gotta wait until Q2 of 2021, which is 5 to 6 months. And that's a lot of waiting just for one vehicle. So there's a lot of demand for the Model Y. I can clearly see why. Now, I have a little thing going on, which is if the Model Ys get delivered in Berlin with a 4680 battery cells, I think it will sell even better than all the other countries, especially how the Model 3s produced in the Berlin Gigafactory will only be having the regular battery, the 2170, whereas if you get the newer Model Y, hey, you get the brand new battery, the 4680 battery cell, which no other Tesla car in the world has. So that's also something to definitely spark renewed interest. Tesla is trying to hit at least 500,000 deliveries this year, 2021. I think the best way to do it is to absolutely keep up demand in China for the Model Ys. There's already thousands of orders being placed through. Everyone simply wants a vehicle. There's also the Berlin Gigafactory, which is fully operational, should be supplying a lot of the Scandinavian countries with electric vehicles since there's massive tax incentives over there and people simply love the cars. And also France, Germany, etc. They all simply want to have Teslas. It's a pretty popular vehicle at this current moment. The sales are exploding to the roof. The Model 3s are still one of the best selling electric vehicles in the world. So I'm really curious about what 2021 has to deliver. There's also several more news coming in about battery production with Panasonic, prototype battery lines, etc. And last but not least, Autopilot news. It's being updated every 5 to 10 days, which is also pretty nice. And we should be seeing some sort of a robotaxi or full autonomy news sometime in the next few months, which will be very nice. Tesla has also been hinting about an AI day, which is another one of them themed events. So back in 2020 September, there was Battery Day. Before that, there was like Autonomy Day. And now we could be having AI Day for 2021, showcasing the Model Ys, the Model 3s, the Autopilot, etc., which would definitely be pretty interesting. So definitely subscribe and keep up daily with the Tesla videos. Thanks for watching.